Does everything that's going on in your world have you feeling overwhelmed or uncertain? Maybe even a little ill equipped to deal with it all? Hi, I'm Rhonda Renee of DivineNavigation.com, where we support you to live, love, and work as a soul. I myself am no stranger to change. I've often joked that I have a PhD in change from the School of Hard Knocks. I've been through divorce, annulment, bankruptcy, foreclosure, career change, starting my own business, family members that have struggled with addiction, and terminal illness. You name it, there's a decent chance I've probably seen it. That's how I know you will get through whatever you are facing right now and whatever changes come your way in the future. Because let's face it, change keeps coming. If it didn't, we'd never evolve and grow into the people we were born to be. Change is good. It doesn't always feel that way while we're in the middle of it. On the coattails of a particularly intense 5 years of change, yep, all those scenarios I mentioned a few moments ago, they all happened in one 5-year period. So inspired by how I made it through all that, along with thousands of hours of coaching, private and group sessions, in 2014, I created the ADAPT formula. It's a simple 5-step process that you can use to navigate any change with ease. People have used the ADAPT formula to move through changes such as job loss, relationship breakups, empty nesting, you name it. Before we dive into the formula itself, be sure that you hop over to divinenavigation.com/adapt-formula to grab a copy of the formula for yourself if you haven't already. If you're anything like me, it makes a big difference to have a visual to follow along with. So go ahead and open up a new browser window and go to divinenavigation.com/adapt-formula now to get your ADAPT formula guide to follow along with. In this video, I'm going to walk you through an overview of the entire formula. Then, as long as you've registered at that URL, divinenavigation.com/adapt-formula, following this video, you'll receive the separate videos that dive deeply into each and every step, and I'll be right there along with you. Okay, so let's break this down. The first A in ADAPT is allow. And allow is really about allowing whatever emotions you're feeling, really feeling them. It's okay to be scared, to be frustrated, to be disappointed, or even angry. While it's also important to stay positive, you just can't stuff your emotions. Unfelt and undealt with emotions are a major cause of illness and disease. We mistakenly fear that if we feel everything that we're feeling, that we're going to get swept away and stuck in those feelings. And it's really quite the opposite. If you aren't feeling your feelings, then you're already stuck in them. Like I said, I'll be going deeply into each step in this series. So in the next video, we'll be talking about the danger of not feeling your feelings, how you can safely begin to feel those feelings, and the ways that you consciously and unconsciously, even more importantly, avoid and distract ourselves from our feelings. So on to the D. D stands for discover. This is about discovering your inner resources, the resources that you have within you. And I know they're there, and I know that you have whatever it takes to navigate the circumstance you're facing. Each of us has been given exactly what we need within ourselves to face everything we'll ever be faced with in life. In fact, what you face in life is designed for you to force you to access what is inside of you. Yep, you heard me right. What you face in life is specifically designed to force you to access what's inside of you. So that's going to be a super juicy conversation in video number 3, including me sharing some of my favorite tried and true discovery tools. So the second A stands for accept. Accept that you can't go back to the way things were. What's gone is gone. What is and what is to be awaits you. The reason change is so hard is because we think it shouldn't be happening, right? The sooner you can accept the fact that you can't go back, so you may as well go forward, the less you'll suffer and the easier it all becomes. Now, it's easy to get acceptance confused with approval or with tolerance, but it's neither of those things. I'll be sharing some key techniques to shifting out of resistance and into acceptance. This A is a pivot point. Interesting, I never thought about this before. The A is like a fulcrum, right? So it's not only the middle letter of our acronym of ADAPT, it also acts as a fulcrum. How you do here will let you know if and when you're ready to move into step 4. Now, step 4, the P, is for participate. It is about participating with what is happening. Trust the universe to take you in the direction of your highest good. When you understand that this circumstance, whatever it is that you're facing, has a purpose, that it's serving you in some way, even if you can't see it yet, then you can cooperate with what's happening. The instinct to retreat and to isolate can be super strong. But in the cycle of change, this is the exact place to broaden your horizons and to face new frontiers. Know that the universe is in fact conspiring to put you on your divine path. I like to say you're being put on path more often than knocked off path. And that's not the way we usually interpret it. Cooperate with that and you will transform. That is our T. Transforming into the person you're meant to be by letting your divine navigation guide you. Navigating change requires that you stay calm and centered in the face of the unknown. It also takes a fair amount of intuition. Good thing we all come with a sacred compass that's installed within us that can show us the way when we learn how to use it. When you do, you can rest assured that you are being called to the highest expression of your soul, and you can answer that call. There's a quick overview of the ADAPT formula, the simple 5-step process you can use to navigate any change with ease. So be sure that you have downloaded your copy of the ADAPT formula at divinenavigation.com/adapt-formula to make sure that you don't miss a single video in this series. Until then, don't resist, adapt.